Hello, welcome to my channel again. Today we will solve question number 4 and 5. Okay, so let's start with question number 4a. Okay, and solve this equation. It is 4 sine x equals cosecant x. And we have to find a solution where x is between 0 and 360 degree. Okay, um, pretty simple question. This cosecant x is 1 over sine x, right? So this is 4 sine x. It will become 4 sine square x equals 1. So sine square x is equal to 1 by 4. Taking square root will become sine x equals plus minus 1 by 2. Okay, so I have two ways to go. One is that sine x is equal to 1 by 2, and the other part is sine x equals minus 1 by 2. Okay, so from here, x is equal to sine inverse 1 by 2. And here, x is equal to sine inverse minus 1 by 2, right? If you remember the graph of sine x, it is something like this. So this is 360, 180, 90, and 270. Okay, if you remember, sine inverse half is 30 degree, right? The sine of 30 degree, this is equal to 1 half. So sine inverse half is going to be 30 degree. 30 degree is somewhere here, right? Okay, so this is 1. So 1 half, when I take inverse sine, it should give me 30 degree. Okay, but it will also give me this angle, which is, you see from the symmetry, you can see it is same amount before 180, right? So the answer for this one is 30 degree, and 180 minus 30 is 150. Make sense? Similarly, from here, sine inverse negative half. So this is negative half, so negative 1, and negative half is somewhere here. And its inverse would be this value. I have these two values here. And this is same amount after 180. So I would say 180 plus 30. This is one answer. And the second answer is this one. For this value of angle, again, the answer is minus 1 half. So this is 30 degree before 360. So this is 360 minus 30. So answer for this one is going to be 210. And for this one, it is going to be 330. Okay. Let me make sure that I have the same answers. Yes, 210 and 330. Okay, so our answers for this problem is x equals 30 degree and then 150 degree and then 210 degree and then 330 degree. Okay, I hope this is clear. I need to erase all of this because I need room to do the question number 2. Question number 2 is a bit more challenging. Okay, so let me erase all of this. Where is the where is my sign of deleting? Aha. Okay, let me do it again. Okay. Okay, so now I'm ready to do part B. Okay, part B is uh, tangent square 3y minus 2 times secant of 3y minus 2 is equal to 0, and we need to find the answer where y is between 0 and 180 degree. Okay, so how should we approach this problem? See, tangent can be written as sine square 3y over cos square 3y minus 2, and secant of 3y is 1 over cosine of 3y, and minus 2 equals 0. If I multiply everywhere by cos square 3y, it will become sine square 3y minus 2 times cos 3y minus 2 cos square 3y. Okay. Now, I have two cosine expression, one sine. So I'm going to convert this sine into cosine again. It will become 1 minus uh, cos square 3y. So this is equal to sine square 3y minus 2 cos 3y minus 2 cos square 3y equals 0. Okay. Uh, so let me rewrite again 1 and then minus 2 cos 3y, and I can join this part and this part, and it will become minus 3 cos square 3y equals 0. Okay, so you can see it becomes a quadratic equation in cos function cos 3y. So let cos 3y is equal to x. So it will become 1 minus 2x minus 3x squared equals 0. Okay, I hope you are with me. Okay, if I multiply with negative, it will become 3x squared plus 2x minus 1 equals 0. Okay, now we can solve it using quadratic formula. So x is equal to minus b plus minus under the b squared minus 4 into a into c, which is minus 1, so it will become plus 1, divided by 2a is 6. Okay, so it will become minus 2 plus minus. This is 12 times 12 plus 4. 16 under 6 is 4 over 6. So if I put minus 2 minus 4 will be minus 6 over 6, which is minus 1. One answer is minus 1. The other answer is 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 over 6 is 1 by 3. So I have these two answers. Okay, minus 1 and 1 by 3. Okay, now you see x, which is cos of 3y. Remember, this is I'm talking about. So cos of 3y, this is equal to minus 1, or cos of 3y is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, so from here, 3y is equal to cos inverse minus 1, and 3y is cos inverse 1 by 3. Okay, and remember we have to find the solution between this range 0 and 180 degree. If you remember the cos function, it is something like this, right? So this is 360, 180, 90, and 270, and this is 1 and minus 1. Okay, so for what value of angle the answer is minus 1? So only this value, which is 180 degree. Okay, so I will say 180. Okay, but if you remember, I mean, if I keep extending it, so I have the same answer here, and same answer later as well. And all of these answers are 360 degrees apart. So plus 360n, right? When n is 0, I have the answer of 180 degree. When n is 1, I will just add 360 into 180 and I will get over here, and so on. So all of these things. Okay, so from here, y is equal to what? If I have to divide everything by 3, so 180 by 3 is 60 degree plus 120n. Okay, so if n is 0, I get 60. And 60 I have included because it is in this range, 0 and 180. When n is 1, it is 120 plus 60, so it is 180. This is also in this range. And that's it. I will not go beyond this because it will be out of this range now. Okay, now this is a bit tricky. I have not precise answer for this one. I had to use calculator for 1 by 3 cos inverse. And when I did cos inverse 1 by 3, I got this answer. It is 70.53. Okay, so basically it is somewhere here. And when I find the angle, so this angle is 70.53 degree. And of course, I have to add uh, plus 360 and remember I have this answer as well, this one, right? And this is it is same distance from 0 to this angle and same distance from 360 here. So I will write it as 360 minus 70.53. Okay, is it this angle? And now I have to add 360 in each one of them. So plus 360n. Okay, I hope I'm not confusing you guys. Okay, now I have to find those angles in this range which fall between 0 and 180 degree. Okay, no, sorry. Before that, I have to divide by 3. So y is equal to, when I divide things by 3 degree, 3, it will become 23.51 plus 120n and 360 minus this number 70.53 divided by 3, it will give us 96.49 plus 120n. Okay, and you see, if n is 0, I get simply 23.51, which is in this range, 0 to 180, so I will include it. Okay, when n is 1, okay, when n is 1, I will get 143.51. Okay, in the same way, when n is 0, I will get 96.49. And when n is 1, it will go beyond 180 degree. When I add 120 to this 196.49, it will be beyond this one. So I have 3 answers for this part. So my final answers are y is equal to 60 degree from here, and then 180 degree, okay, and then 23.51, 96.49, and 143.51. Okay, so this is the answer of our question number 4B. Okay, I hope it's clear. Now I need to erase all of this because I need room for question number 4C. Okay. Okay, so now I'm ready to do question number 4C. Okay, solve tangent z minus pi by 3 equals square root of 3, and we need to find the solution where z is between 0 and 2 pi. Okay, so before I proceed, let me talk about how the graph of tangent x look like. Remember, it is between 90 and minus 90. It goes something like this. In the same way, I have 180, 270, 360, 450, and the next cycle comes here, and the next cycle comes over here. So it is an asymptote at 90 degree, asymptote at 270 degree, and asymptote at 450 degree. Okay. Uh, from here, you can see that z minus pi by 3, it is equal to tangent inverse under root 3, right? Remember, if I have a triangle of 30 degree, this is a right angle. So this is 1, 2, square root 3. And if this is 60 degree, yes. Okay. So tangent of 60 degree sine cosine is under root 3. So inverse tangent of 3 under root is 60 degree, and 60 degree is pi by 3. Okay. Now pi by 3 is 60 degree somewhere here. Okay, but of course, this is not the only answer. I have this as well, and this as well, and all the other ones. So I just have to add into it 180. Remember, these are 180 degree apart because tangent, the graph of tangent x repeats every 180. So I have to add 180, which is n pi. Okay, now z is equal to, if I take pi by 2 on the other side, it will become 2 pi by 3 plus n pi. Correct? Makes sense? 2 pi by 3 plus n pi. Okay, now you see how many of these numbers will be in this range, 0 to 2 pi. So when n is 0, my answer is 2 pi by 3, right? 2 pi by 3 is 120 degree. It is between this range. Okay. Now, if I add into this pi, which is 180 degree. Okay. So pi of this, it will become 5 pi by 3, right? 5 pi by 3. 5 pi by 3 mean uh, is 300. Am I right? 60 into 5, yeah, 300 degree. And after that, it will be beyond this range. So I have only these two are the answer for this question. Okay, I hope it's clear. It was easy. Okay, now I will do quickly question number 5. Time is short, but I will finish it. We have to prove that secant squared theta minus 1 plus cosecant squared theta minus 1 is equal to secant theta into cosecant theta. Okay, remember, we know that sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1. Okay, if I divide this whole expression over cosine, so it will become sine over cosine means tangent theta, tangent squared theta, plus cos over cos is 1, and this is secant squared theta. So from here we have tangent squared theta is equal to secant squared theta minus 1. In the same way, if I divide this expression over sine squared theta, it will become 1 plus cotangent square theta equals cosecant square theta. Okay, so again from here I can see that cotangent square theta is equal to cosecant square theta minus 1. Okay, so I will use these two expressions, this one and this one over here. So secant square theta minus 1 is tangent square theta, and under it will become tangent theta. Plus cosecant square theta minus 1 is cotangent square theta, and under it will become cotangent theta. Right? Okay, I should start properly. So this is left hand side. Oh, sorry. So this is left hand side is equal to this. I should start from one step before. Anyway, okay. So when I can write tangent as sine theta over cos theta plus cos theta over sine theta. And these could be added together as we add fractions. So this is sine theta into cos theta, and sine should have cos only, so it will become sine squared. Am I right? And then this plus will come over here, and cos should have only sine, so it will become cos square theta. And sine theta plus cos square is 1. So this is 1 over sine theta into 1 over cosine theta. So it will become 1 over cosine is secant theta, and 1 over sine is cosecant theta. So this is your right hand side. So this question was pretty easy. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.